Need to start with me drinking a cup of coffee, but whatever.
Right here. Right. Oh, there you go. And I flipped the background, so now I look normal to myself. Um,
I do that
let
too.
me
It's funny
see.
because I'll talk to people and I'm like, how do I look? Because I think I look weird. And they're like, no, you
Yeah.
look fine.
I like try to look at this side of my face and I turn this way back to it. I'm just like, whoa.
I can tell by the
Um,
shadow. I have a window over here to this side, and then I have a ring light on this side. But it never balances. It's always off. So
well, so you already found a way to do it, or should we? I was wondering if just pro mode would work without even doing the operator. I think it might work better, or deep research. I was thinking that might work best.
the
Um,
way I actually am going to do it is I think I'm just going to filter. I have a way with the mortgage company I work for where I can actually go pull lists and I can
mhm.
segment it based on number of units.
Okay.
And it gives me all the contact information. What I
Okay.
don't know is if they're premier agents or if they're um, realtor.com agents. But if I segment the list with enough transactions per year,
Let me mute this, bro. There we go. Okay, so now I'm trying. Go ahead. Sorry, that just messed up my brain. Keep going, Travis.
I'm just thinking that what I probably need to do is just focus on trying to find the right number of transactions the realtor does in a year and not
Oh,
worry
that's
about all
fair.
the other
Yes.
stuff because I can get the whole list
Yeah.
out and then instead of me trying to get niche specific on are they a premier agent or not,
Hmm.
this would just help me do it based on units.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds like a better strategy. Number of units is the main thing. Although, like, premier agent means they're spending money on marketing, but if they've got a lot of units, they've got money to spend regardless. So,
Right.
so what
So
the main thing?
go ahead.
Oh,
I'm
go
sorry.
ahead, Travis.
I was
I
just going
want
to
to show
say,
you.
so I could use your help in trying to figure out exactly where um, where that number is, number of units. I'm thinking it's like 12 to 15,
Hmm.
but I don't know.
Sweet spot. Um, I guess. I mean, I wouldn't. Why would tell me what your hesitation would be of just the higher the units, the better.
Well, because I'm thinking some of those people probably have already built out extensive systems.
What I'm maybe, but what this stuff is so new, bro. I have a feeling that maybe so. You're probably right. I think businesses
I
in
think there's a
general, from
sweet
like,
spot in the middle, like the
yeah,
high end agents that are
I'd say
doing
like
three,
half an,
four, 500, units a year.
yeah,
They've got something calculated. I'm still going to put them on the list. I'm still going to
right.
try to work it, but I think the sweet spot's going to be kind of that range below them, but not too low.
Okay. I'd say like in general, if they're making half a million to a million, that's kind of the sweet spot of revenue in
Okay.
terms of
Nope,
most
that
industries.
gives me at least a good place to work off and work backward from.
Yeah. So the main thing I'm showing you guys here, like I realized how confusing. Obviously, we had to get stuff moved into the courses section. We had the courses done, but we didn't have the snapshot links brought in there. So now, like everything is just if you're trying to set this stuff up yourself, you just go to this one course and it's got everything. So no more worrying about featured posts. Much easier for people to find what they need right here. This is what I had texted you guys about beforehand. So this will walk you through the setup step by step. And obviously, I need y'all's help testing it out. And my team uses this, but I need you guys to give feedback so we can improve this. I don't know if any of you guys are even on the DIY, but it's here. Paul is. So Paul, this will be better for you now. And then Paul, I'm super
Yeah.
ready to go ahead and get that license and but I need to understand how to sell the tax credit and the course aspect. Paul, how are you coming along on the courses for
Actually,
properly
I'm
getting the
I'm gonna
credits?
record that and put that all together today, and then I was gonna set up a
Yes.
landing page, and then because literally I just got done going through the training yesterday because I'm trying to finish my taxes right now at this time of the year as well, so I
Yeah.
got a little bit of slammed with everything, and then I was away for a
Understood.
week. So, but yeah, I'm gonna put all that course material together. I want to set up a landing page, and then we'll decide on the pricing and all that.
Okay.
Um, and, and then set up the links for all of this so that we can then offer it, what is the right link in the payout structure and all that.
All right.
Right. But yes, so I just got done going through the training last night, and yes, I do need to start setting all of this up. And I was maybe thinking of doing an hour's bank. Or well, actually, first of all, I get a half an hour with your team with my do your DIY.
Yeah, you get an hour one-on-one with the team. So if you get stuck on something, you can just call them up or, book a time and you got an hour and you got a half hour with me. I think we already used that, but either way, I'm not too pressed because we have a lot of good stuff going on. So not a big deal.
Okay, so
Um,
yeah, let me do the hour with your team after this call today. Try and get my stuff all finished setting up, and then I'll update you. I'll shoot you a message in the chat. Is that okay?
yeah, for sure. That's perfect. We had somebody,
Oh,
I, go ahead.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Actually,
No,
two quick
shoot. This
things.
is
So I noticed the ChatGPT link was not working to the ChatGPT for doing the scripts, FYI, in the course
okay.
yesterday.
That's
I
good to
did
know.
I did message it to one of the guys of your IT
Okay.
in the chat. And then secondarily, I'm not sure if that who's that famous sales guy, the Wolf of Wall Street guy that you have that chatbot for?
Uh,
Jordan.
Yeah,
Jordan
Jordan
Belfort.
Belford. Yeah, you
Belfort.
had a
Yeah.
chatbot for him in there. I haven't seen a link for that. If that would be available, that would be ideal, or I would love to
That
be
is
able
not
to have that.
this. I feel like I made that so long ago. Like I almost didn't even remember doing that. I'm not,
Well, you can share it.
uh,
If you have it, you can share
I don't
access to
remember.
the
I'm not,
chatbot.
you got to show
If
me
you're
what you're talking
open,
about there. I'm not sure
I
what that
have a lot
is.
of really good chat
Yeah.
GPTs also that I can share with you in the group as well once I get myself all situated. That I use for marketing and development, landing
hmm
page development, customer avatar development, all of those things. So I
Okay.
have a lot of that and that I implement as well to a high degree. Actually, that I got from Perry Belcher when I was at the AI Bot Summit in Florida just 4 weeks
Okay.
ago. Right. So those
Cool.
are really good. I've been testing them. They're really good. So I'm going to include that with my training stuff as well. So,
Okay. Sweet.
but I would
Um,
like the Jordan Belford one, and definitely, I definitely we need the script one because that was in the training
the
materials that I
script
was
one
going.
for the nurture flows, for the
Yes,
reactivation
exactly.
flows.
The
I know
the
what
the
you're talking about
link is in
there.
there, but I tried copy pasting it and I tried opening it and it
Okay.
was saying not accessible, whatever, broken link, basically.
All right. We can easily I probably have a much better flow now. And then as you guys have seen, I have a different style of booking flow that I'm doing for, let me make sure I leave this participants thing open because I'm going to miss it if people try to join.
Are we
Um,
supposed to be seeing your screen right now, or are we
no,
on
no,
the?
no. We're just chopping it up right now. I'm
Okay.
not showing you guys anything. So I don't know what the Jordan Belfort thing is. If you can show me that too, so I can try to remember what that is, wherever you're seeing that, I'll figure it out. But I don't remember that, so I'm not sure. I do remember the nurture flow thing, and then we can definitely get that fixed. Oh, what I was saying was we do a different style booking for the when I'm. So the really cool thing about these masterminds is most people when they do a reactivation, like when you come in and set it up for a business, you're going to do one, it's going to reach out like once or twice to the whole list. But the way I'm doing it, every single day, 3 times a week, I'm hitting my entire list. So I'm doing a full reactivation of my entire list 3 times a week. And that's one of the key differences of the between the way I'm doing things and the way traditional reactivations are done. And I just think that's so much better. So I'm hitting all my new leads and my old ones 3 times a week, and then group call to a low ticket offer with a 15-minute booking for a high ticket or for just help with do it yourself, either way. So that is like a different mechanism that we've set up. Um,
Well,
and it's go
can I
ahead.
share something? I think that's
Yeah.
actually very accurate and correct, and I'll tell you why. Because
hmm
we're all getting flooded, not all of us, but I mean anyone that we're marketing to with mass messaging on multiple platforms and all that. So really the only offensive for that is being able to have all these automations that you've established and that we're establishing
hmm
here because you have to stay top of mind with your
Right.
clients. And the only way to
Yep.
stay top of mind is continual messaging on whatever platforms they are
Yep.
most frequently on. That's really the only
Yep.
remedy.
I've also like I showed Lance the videos, but yesterday I filmed. So I'm gonna make it like an ad. It's gonna have lots of animations and stuff. But in my masterclass video, what I'm gonna do and this is going to help you guys share this program much more easily. I had someone just message that was watching it trying to sign up just a little bit ago, and it got me super excited. So you see how it has this like TV flickering intro?
You can't see anything,
Um,
Rob. You're on your.
oh,
Yeah.
Lan-
I don't see anything either.
Hey,
Lanky
we're tired of
Lance.
looking at you, Rob. Can you show
Are
the
you
screen,
tired of
please?
are you tired of telling me to share my screen yet? What I don't know what brain cell I lost at some point in the past, but that one always. So right here, I think it goes full screen to me. Let me see. I think right there when he says like, Rob, what do you have for us? I'm gonna insert that TV flicker intro, and I've got it's probably only like 5 minutes, maybe 6 minutes. What do you think, Lance? All those videos together?
Yeah, it's maybe 5 minutes, but it's good. It explains everything. I think that's perfect to go along with all your information on your questions on the bottom. I think
Yeah,
you're really starting to dial it in now because it's looking good, it's feeling good, and you got your visual, and you got you talking, and then you also have the one at the right here at the bottom. So that
yeah.
it's going to go good.
And as I'm doing having those videos edited together, I'm gonna have B-roll and animations where I'm showing like the 42 checklist where it is right here. And so I think it should be. I think I'll actually be able to get a ton of trials even without having the master. I still am gonna do them, but I think it's just gonna streamline everything.
Well, see,
So
this is
super
perfect
excited.
for us to referral. If we have our link on this one, I know it's not ready.
Yeah.
But this one, because some people would just, like you said, go sign up and be ready to go just based upon what they see right
Hmm.
here.
And then once I have my formula down for like a really high converting, just, because they'll come straight from ads into this. And I think I'm going to do a split test because right now I'm requiring them to give me their name, phone, and everything to get to this page from Facebook. But I'm going to split test one that just takes them straight here to see if that will get cheaper leads. And then I bet you it will. I'm going to try it out. Um, and we will see. My campaigns are still doing really well. Like I never have seen high performing like this as much as I do in my campaigns now. As you see, some of them are coming in kind of hot, kind of high, but they average out pretty good.
Now,
So
now, do you
things
just keep running the same ones, or do you try the different ad copies, or what do you
I
usually do on
tried.
that? Do you see a fatigue that happens at a certain point, or what are you going to look for if you're running ads for this particular thing?
You just want to keep it. So first off, when you're running ads, like sometimes the attribution's not right here. So every so often you need to go into your high level and I just like filter phone ones that have phones and emails, ones I know came from Facebook. And I actually just do the division and see what my real lead cost is between there and here. And like I can't tell you how many times over the years I've caught big holes like that. So you want to keep checking not just in your system here, but also in your high level and just doing see how much you spent this month and divide it by the leads you got this month. So that you need to keep doing. And you can also ask my team to do it for you, but it's like, it's one of those things that you should do. And I just look at the lead cost and it's pretty much stayed at right around $17 to $20 for the past 2 months. So it has not been going up or down. I split tested some new ads last maybe a month ago or month and a half that had the Sora videos and they just did not perform as well as these. And so these are still beating everything. And one day these may slow down, but I think it's just such a good general ad that it's just targeting a really broad audience, and I think it's going to keep running. With credit repair, we had one ad that we ran. It was when I finally figured it out for credit repair, and I said instead of running ads for credit, I said it talked about getting your business funded at
Right.
0%, and that one ran. We spent more than $100,000 in that ad before it got fatigued. Private exchange. Private exchange. Who's that?
It's private.
Is that Alfred? Oh, we can't hear you. Unmute. There we go. There we go. What's your name, bro? I can't remember.
Yeah, my name is Keith. How you doing?
Keith. Keith. Cool, man. I don't know if so is this your first time on one of these?
Yes, it is.
Okay, cool. So I wonder how that link went out early, but it doesn't really matter, bro. So this is the current client session, and so I'm gonna like go through these guys and make sure they have what they need, but then I'm gonna help you too. And I haven't even asked yet, guys, who needs something today? Who's stuck? I already showed you guys where the course updates are, but most of you guys are done for you clients. And the only other update I have is the videos for reposting. My main creative guy is out Friday and Monday of this week, this past Friday and this coming Monday. But the base is done. And so like those are going to start pumping soon. And that's the only update I have, other than the ones I already shared. But who needs some help today? Is there anything in particular you guys need?
I actually do have something. The AI email writer, is there a course or something so I can learn how to use that properly?
Yeah. I think that I need to ask the team if that's in the course or not. Let me see. I know we have a document for setting it up. I don't know if we have the course. So let me see. And we got KC. KC, what's your name, man? Wonder if there's some error that's got other newcomers jumping in. Well, I'll wait for him, but so I'm going to show you guys the course. I'm going to show you what we have for instantly right now. But Keith, bro, tell me where you're located and what got you interested in coming to the meeting today.
Yeah, I'm from Houston, and I really, to be honest, I turned over and I was checking my messages, and I realized that I was that this meeting was going on, so I tried to hurry up and jump in before.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm here now trying to catch up. But
what's your last name, bro? It's Keith what?
LaRue. Keith LaRue.
LaRue. All right.
Tip.
Well, I'm gonna check to see if there was an error that went out today. I'm praying that they don't, because like last week, what happened is the messages for newcomers went out. Some of them went out an hour late, and so I ended up running 3 hours. I was like, whew, I was hungry by the end of that.
Well, see, my situation. Let me see where I found it at. My link came into my phone, and it just says that HighLevel Mastermind confirmed slot for 12 p.m. and it's 11 here.
Okay.
Yeah, so he
well,
was on 12 p.m. Eastern, and then he got it at 11 Central.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
It say 12 Central,
we'll
but it's 11.
It.
Yeah, right.
So
I just touched it, and here I am. So
okay, cool. Well, nice to meet you, bro. We're gonna get you taken care of.
Yes, sir.
So I think Greg and KC are both current clients. Greg, what's your last name? I don't know if you can come off mute or not. Let's see what we got for the cold email copywriter. I think it might just be what's in here for now. And I've been reading these guides that my team made, and they were kind of hard to figure out. And I was like, so that's why I was like, we need to get this stuff in the courses. One thing I can promise you guys is I will continue to make things better. It's a lot of stuff going on at once over here. So sample emails, email setup. Where's the snapshot though?
Yeah, I have the snapshot. I just want to know how to use it properly.
Yeah. There should be, I think it's probably in this right here. Let's see. And the other thing I'm going to have them do is go and put links. Oh, he already started. We're going to link all these resources here so you can find them. AI email copywriter right here. Boom. There we go.
Okay, cool. So that's in the scenario-based guide.
Can you share the link to that, Rob, please?
Yeah, it's right in this feature. So like all the stuff is here. And guys, we're processing this into the courses so it's easy to follow. Now we have the supercharged AI employee snapshot setup guide. I believe it should be very easy to follow. Then again, I have not been through this course, so you guys let me know if it's not. I'm not going to have time to go through it. And the thing is, it's kind of a catch-22 because I can keep my courses more up to date if my team does them. If I had to do them, you guys can imagine how much longer it would take for me to get them updated and get them out to you guys. Nyan's English is really good, and he knows this stuff better than anybody else in the team. So yeah, there we go. So Keith.
Yes, sir.
Tell me, you said, so what kind of business you got, bro?
I have a credit repair business, but basically mostly into loan broking, affiliate loan broking.
There you go.
Okay. Well, that's a man of my own cloth, or cut from the same cloth, because I just sold my roommate here. We just moved back from LA and Miami. We started in a call center together 7 years ago, and then I quit, started a solar company, and then he quit, and we started a credit and funding company together. He has 2,000 active subscribers. We've served over 10,000. We've got 7 figures annual recurring, or he does. I just sold my half.
Right.
So I've got a credit snapshot, and we always lead with front end funding offer, and then if they don't qualify back end credit, I'm assuming you're probably the same thing. Is that right?
Right.
So I've got a ton of experience I can help you with that, and we have snapshots made specifically for that.
Okay.
But let me just tell you, like in general. Well, let me make sure my current clients are good. Travis, everybody's good on the AI email copywriter. Anybody need anything else?
Um,
Bro.
yeah,
Jeff,
where's the link to set up the time with your team? Rob, if you can point me to that, that'd
Yeah.
be
So you want to run back to that orientation. Did I close looks like I did. Here we go. So you go back to this main page and it's in the orientation tab. You can find all the booking calendars in here.
okay.
Done for you sessions. So you go right here and you want to grab one right here.
Okay.
Yep. So Keith, basically, so I'm a sponsored, certified Go High Level affiliate. I built 3 businesses to 6 figures a month in Go High Level, and I became obsessed with automation. I started doing AI texting and 4 years ago, and AI calling 2 years ago, and I just fell in love with it. I learned how to code. So Go High Level reached out to me, sponsored me, and then now that they have their AI employee, like all the tricks and stuff that I learned for kind of integrating these softwares, these AI processes, I now can bake into a high level snapshot. So it's easy to set up. You probably know do you have a high level account?
I don't. I've dealt in high level in different CRMs and different things like that, just looking for the perfect
Right.
to build a platform off of, but I
Yeah.
haven't had much experience though.
Cool. Well, there's 2 ways you can do it. I've got basically, so if you sign up with my link, it's a 30-day trial of your own agency. I believe that especially as AI, first off, it's like a lot of investment that you have to make either in your own time or financially to build out your system. And so
Right.
I would never tell you to put it in somebody else's agency because they're going to have control over it's going to be your most important asset. It's now your whole business essentially.
Exactly.
So I help people start their own agencies, and I do white label support for other agencies. So you sign up through my link, and as you know, normally people charge $1,500 for a snapshot. I'm going to give you the most cutting edge AI employee snapshot, 3 courses, 3 weekly group coaching sessions like the one you're on right now, where you can come and you see. I'm like, what do you guys need? No other affiliates do that. And then so you can set it up yourself, but as a business owner, I really recommend focusing on sales. So you can get in there and play yourself, but I also not play with it yourself, not play yourself, but you can get in there and play with it, learn how it works, or you can have my team set it up for you. And our done for you options are by far the cheapest. As you know, if you hire a VA, you have to pay them even when you don't have a job for them that month. And sometimes you get so tied up as a business owner, you don't even know you don't even give them stuff to do. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's hard to monitor them. And so same with an agency, they're going to do like a few hours of work and charge you 1,000 a month. So they're charging you like 300 an hour really. And then the next month they might be done and they're still going to charge you, or they're going to cut it off. So you're paying like infinite dollars per hour really. And we just do a bank of hours that never expires. So you get a credit for a certain number of hours, depending on how big your bank is. We have financing, Klarna, Afterpay, if you want to break that cost down. And we've got different packages, but basically like, you don't have to worry about that now. On these meetings, what I do is help you get just a trial started, get into my resources, and then you get a 15-minute one-on-one call with me, where I can help you make a plan. And if you want to do done for you, we can talk about it then. So what you need, my man, is just this survey here to get started. And this survey walks you through. So you're perfect to just start a trial. And I can help you get through this. And then we can have a 15-minute call later on. So I just
Rob,
dropped that to everybody.
for Keith, would you suggest like you did, you put them on everything on business funding, and then that goes to one funnel. And if they go through, and then if they need credit,
Yeah.
it pops you over to the credit repair.
Yeah.
So you have that as well. So it's a whole system from
Yeah.
A to Z to funnel everybody depending on what their needs are.
Right. So, bro, HighLevel can run your ads for you. It can book all your appointments. And then what I do is like 3 times. So my people come off the leads right into a funnel where they can just see the offer. So you can put like a 20-minute, 30-minute video that talks about everything.
Right.
And they can close. We make a form just like this, so they can close on their own. I'll show you an example of what these pages looks like. And then 3 times a week, I text and email all the leads and use AI to book up these appointments. So, bro, I send my messages out at 10:30 a.m. and by 2 p.m. I have 100 bookings 3 times a week. Today,
Wow.
it's Saturday. It's a little lighter. It's more like 60. But this is the new way to do it. The thing with AI booking is if you try to do qualification or you book it for next day, they will. If you try to qualify them, they just won't book. Whether it's AI voice or texting, they'll just won't do it. And so if you book the next day, they won't show up. So you have to do all same day, and you don't make them qualify. It's literally just click and it automatically books. And I get them onto this group call. I do a group qualification, get them to sign up for a low ticket offer, or just see who's serious and have them book a 15-minute call. And this way, bro, you can handle so much volume and you can do it in. So I handle all my clients and new clients in 6 hours a week total. You know what I mean?
Wow.
3 2-hour sessions. And you really can't, since I'm texting my whole list 3 times a week, you don't really want to text them more than that. They're going to start opting out. So it's kind of the max. And I can just give you you're going to get this template, right?
Okay.
I have credit repair funnels. I know the business inside and out. And the main thing that I've done to scale my businesses is paid ads, but you need to have it real dialed in so that you don't kill yourself on that, financially. But I can definitely show you how to do that. And I first had real success with ads for credit when I started running an ad where it's like, what's the first call out? If you've got a business and you're looking for funding, you can get funded on 0% business credit cards. And we can show you like what my ads looked like. But that is the one that worked really well. And then you back into credit repair if they're not ready. We don't even look at their credit report before we sign them up. We sign them up for just the lowest plan. And then because that way you don't have to like go one-on-one and investigate them before. You just like, do you know you have negative items? If yes, then sign up for the lowest package, 100 a month. And then if they have more negative items than we thought, we text them and say, hey, if you want to move faster, you have this many negative items, you can upgrade to this package. So that makes a smooth system that you can run on a group call like this. So you'll have a funnel. I would recommend you have a funnel like this. This is mine, where they come in. It's got a video that's an hour that covers everything, and it's a really high credibility. This is my HighLevel masterclass. They had me come and speak, and all your FAQs, and they can sign up right to a form like this. And we're mirroring this same thing with a ton of different types of ton of the guys on this call. And a lot of times they'll take them to this funnel. And guys, these are business owners. So there are so many services you can offer them that are really inexpensive that can help drive your lead costs down. So Identity IQ, right? That's a great one.
Right.
We're like one of the biggest Identity IQ affiliates. I think we have over $5,000 a month in affiliate commission from them.
So on your Identity IQ affiliation, question: do you are they paying that 27 or whatever it is a month?
I can't remember what it is now because I know they changed it up, but we have them go with the cheapest one.
Yeah, it's $19.99.
Yeah,
the cheapest one right now for all three is $19.99.
So have y'all heard of iPostal? I think it is. It's a company called
They'll mail your letters.
It's like iPostal. I think I got to look at my email, but I'll be able to find it and give it to you. But what they're saying is they was trying to charge me $100 a month. And what that happens with that is that I get to pull my client's credit report anytime I want to pull it. And but it costs $5 to pull it, right? So basically you become Identity IQ. In my mind, what I was thinking was, you charge your clients cheaper than the rest of the Identity IQ, My Free, and all those. And
you get
now
unlimited clients for 100.
Right. Well, for 100
that's fire.
Plus 5.
Right. It's $100 for you, and now you get to pull your clients. Now it costs $5 to pull if you pull it outside of the time frame. Like if they need, you can pull it as many times you want. They credit, but it's going to cost $5 each time you pull, and
Okay.
you're paying $100 a month for that service.
Okay. I'm trying to do the numbers in my head, but if you have a way to make more money on that way, that sounds like it makes more sense.
Right. Right.
Yep. If you can charge your clients less and you make more money, that's a win.
Right. Right.
Yeah. So basically, I think I covered the resources. So you get the courses, snapshots, and there's other, like, so you get the webinar style flow, you get the one-to-one booking flow. We have a cold email copywriter in there. You get my software that I coded, which is like an integration tool for HighLevel. And in our system, one of the most important things in credit is like if we get a signal from Identity IQ that their logins are wrong or their payments off, or we get a signal from CRC that I can't remember what signal we got from there that we needed. But either way, like when those platforms, they have integrations with Zapier and Make. And so you can trigger your Go HighLevel to start a message sequence that tells them, hey, we need to get your credit card, your credit monitoring back online and stuff like that. And so I have a Zapier and a Make application that are going to allow you to integrate more easily to other platforms that you get. And then the 3 weekly coaching sessions. So I can show you how to go through that survey if you want help. And then we can talk a little offline if you want to talk about done for you. But you can do it either way you want, bro.
Keith, are you on an automated system right now, Keith?
Well, I'm not. I'm looking for an automated system right now.
Well, this is going to make your life a whole lot easier.
Right.
I mean, Rob, tell me the difference between like doing everything and then scaling it. That's the only way you can get from 5 or 10,000 to 100,000 a month. That's the only way you can do it.
Because with my situation, I haven't integrated. I have clients that's waiting to be integrated into a system, but I haven't put them in no kind of because I haven't found one that I'm consistently satisfied with. That I'm like, for instance, I don't know if you know about money. I think it's Credit Money Machine. Well, I think it is. They have a decent system as far as doing credit and applying the credit part. But then when it comes down to the lending, finding the lenders, I have to go through another channel to find the lenders. So basically, I have to put all of these different CRMs together in order for me to run my platform that I'm trying to build. I'm trying to construct a platform.
That's a duct tape.
Let me tell you the different pieces we used. So for doing the repair, I recommend using an overseas team in the Philippines, and I can connect you with several of them. And I recommend just doing online disputing unless it's not working, and then they'll send a letter. They can dispute your clients for $2 a month, dirt cheap. And then it's like, that's just how the numbers break down. And there's some of them are going to charge per dispute. Some of them are going to charge per person. But if you're doing online disputing, we can get it down to around $2 and I can give you those connections. And then for the funding, I use a company that I white label through. So I had to pay them like a fee to get onto their platform, but then I get 5% of the funding fee and they keep 5. Right. And so like, if you guys wanted me to do that, I could give you 2.5 and that would leave me with 2.5. Right. Or you can find them. But like, I've tried so many different funding partners and most of them just don't work.
Exactly.
They don't, but we have one that works and it took me a long time. So this is like their co-branded funnel they made for me. And they can make one for you, but they are going to charge a chunk in the beginning. So like you could send them to me if you want until you do that, but there's other partners like this, bro. But I can tell you this one works.
Right.
Let me see where the page is.
I'm just trying to get the money moving, man. If I get the money moving, I can grow into everything else that, that's the main thing I believe as far as, funding, getting the money moving for your clients. Because one client leads to the next client if you get a client funded.
Yeah, you're right. And
referral game is strong. The resource you have here, Keith, is really pretty neat because you have something that some people don't have because Rob has done what you're trying to do.
Exactly.
Because he has the Go HighLevel system. You have everything in the funnel to get the people. And then he has a system to get you disputed and then get them going. You go look at his reviews are all 5 stars.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, we
and
have
then
we
he's
have like
built it up there.
500
So
five-star reviews.
Yeah, I'm
right.
glad I rolled over, man.
Me too. Lucky coincidence. I didn't even text you about funding, but this is what the page looks like, and they'll do the MCAs, business credit cards, credit lines, whatever, bro.
Okay.
So they can do revenue based or they can do personal credit based. So this is like the best funding partner I've had. And I wanted to show you the 10K checklist. That's the other thing you haven't seen. And then the main thing from there
I
is
just
just
ran through it briefly in my phone.
the 10K checklist. You found it?
I just ran through it briefly. That's what got
Oh,
me on the line.
all right. So you saw this thing right here? Right
Yeah, I
here.
ran through I read the checklist up. Yeah,
No
I ran
way.
through it though.
Man, I love it when people find stuff. This it's so hard to get people into the right places. This is the right place, and I'm glad you got in there. You guys
Yeah.
see how excited I get when automation works?
Yeah, I ran through this just for a minute. That's when I clicked at the bottom after I got to the bottom and I read all of
Yeah,
this. I first I clicked join community and it didn't let me. Then I clicked join live webinar.
sick. Well, that's how I guess that's how you got on here early.
Yeah, that's how I
I don't
got
know.
here.
All right. Well, perfect, man. So now, I mean, so basically, like name of the game with high level, obviously, like it's 97 a month, which is next to nothing. And you can to cover that cost, you can bring two people to this meeting, and I'll close them with your affiliate link with high level. So you'll get the 40%, and then I get a 5% override if you start a trial under me. And
Right.
so you can bring people here, and I'll close them for high level if you have referrals. So you can run your ads and put me in the bottom of the funnel, and if people come through, I'll close them, and you get the money.
Mm-hmm.
And if they go for done for you, you get 20%, and those packages range from 2K to 7,500.
Okay.
So
Rob, go ahead. I'm sorry, Rob.
and then the other thing you should do is migrate any other software you're using over to help you save money. So those are the first things you do. And then you can either set it up yourself or have us do it. But Lance, what am I missing, man? What else do you think he needs to hear?
No, I mean, you're not going to lose anything by starting the trial. That's it.
Yeah.
I mean, you get in for 30 days, boom, you can get all his resources. And if you're really serious about getting it going, this is your rocket ship to get to where you want to go.
Right.
Because even if you do a little bit, you're up to 5 or 10,000, then you're up to 20, and then you're up to 50. It's just basically, it's getting a system and then going to scale. That's all it
Right.
is.
Yeah.
And he's already gone to scale. So he's
We
going to
s-
put you exactly what he's done to get to where you want to go.
Right.
we started with I put in 4K ad spend, and that was the last I ever put into the credit business. We flipped that over and over until we were doing 50K a month in ad spend and over 6 figures a month in revenue. So like, I got you, bro. If you want to do it, I can take you up.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to charge you an arm and a leg like every other funding mentor, right? You know, I don't know if you know Ruben and Sean and all these big guys.
Yeah. They tax.
Yeah, they tax. Yeah.
So so you say bring two clients, two affiliates. What's that
Bring
again? You
people
said?
up. So I call it my supercharged affiliate program. If you finish this survey here, the last step is to register as an affiliate for my program.
Right.
And then you can share this page. And if people end up on this meeting or they close, I'm going to close them with your Go High Level affiliate link, and Go High Level pays 40%. So if they're paying you got two people paying 97, that covers your cost. Right.
Right.
And I see you got some questions from current clients, so I want to make sure I help them out. What's up, Casey and Paul?
Real quick, can you take me back to the link? Because I'm trying to go over it to set the appointment, and I'm not seeing it.
It is. I need to put that funding thing in the courses too. Clients and affiliates, orientation, and like any of these bookings.
You want quick of clients and affiliates. Where am I finding that? Oh, in discussions.
Yeah.
So
you got 3. You have welcome, clients, affiliates, and then done for you.
Okay. And then go into affiliate client orientation.
Yeah, that's where the booking links are. This one is for non-clients.
Hang on, I'm in there now. This form, post forms. Let's see, is that it? No.
Right here, right here. These 2 links are the same thing.
Let me see right here.
I'll just drop it in the chat for you.
There, I found it.
Cool. What's up, Casey?
Hey, how you doing?
Good, man.
All right.
We've got So with our credit, so here's how we're thinking of doing it. So we've got our supercharged AI snapshot and all that's in like all the other versions. The supercharged AI snapshot, you can like run through that and create a industry template. So it takes like 4 hours to go through it and turn it into an industry template. And I think what we're going to do is charge like not much, snapshots are usually 1,500 or so. We're thinking that if we are selling our ones that are already pre-made for an industry, they will sell that for like $500 or something. Not much. We just finished making one for Lance for credit, which is updated with the supercharged AI employee stuff. So KC, like you can either take the Mastermind, the supercharged AI employee, and then customize it yourself. And the thing is, like you may have your own way of doing things. You may want to just customize that yourself anyway, rather than take our pre-made one. But if we're going to give you our pre-made one, like I'll hook you up with a deal and we'll do it for 250 if you want it. But you could also just customize that one yourself or have us customize it for your industry using the done for you hours.
Okay.
You're DIY tier, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And then if you're done for you tier, you get all of our snapshots. We'll take everything we have that's closest to what you need and we'll customize it for you. So if that saves us any time, then you're only billed for the time we actually needed to customize it for you.
Hey, give me a minute. I'm
Right.
talking
Yeah. I
to
mean, a lot of what I'm
about trying
trying
to
to
get you funded.
do actually
Give me a
is
minute when I get off the
I
phone.
have an
Get the funder,
agency
I'll call you back.
and,
Mm-hmm.
I have an agency. And so, I'm working with different, with different types of businesses. So credit repair and real estate and, attorneys and so forth. So the MMAI, is that that's the superpower AI? Is that the one?
Supercharged AI employee snapshot. You can
Yeah.
just go here in the learning section, and the new one that's all inside Go High Level. So you go in here, and this will walk you through customizing it down for whatever industry you're doing. It's going to take you
Okay.
probably like four hours to do the whole thing.
Hmm.
But we do have pre-made templates that we've already gone through this a bazillion times. So we've got ones for everything. Do you have any interest in doing a done for you pack, like even our minimum package?
Yeah, I don't remember what the cost was for the done for you package.
So we've got a few different ones. You can either do 30, you can do 100 hours for 5K. For 2.5K, it's 25. For 2.5K, it's 35 hours. And
Hmm.
then for 2K, it's 25. So that's like our lowest option, but it's a little more expensive per hour.
Right.
And as you know, like it takes roughly 4 hours for us to customize this for an industry. And then, website work depends on how complex it is, but in general, like a couple hours for websites
Hmm.
or less. And then running ads, like if we're using the AI ads manager, it can be really quick. But if you want us to set it up in the ad platform, we can do any ad platform. It might take, if we're editing videos and doing that, maybe like 6 hours. So you could get everything you need done for this credit business easily with the minimum pack. I don't know how many clients you're needing us to work on, but you get all those hours. You get a one-on-one meeting with the team every week that doesn't use your hours. It's
Hmm.
complimentary just to make sure we're checking in and moving. And we'll use all the snapshots we have, all the resources to get things done as quick as possible for you and track
Okay.
everything with screenshots and stuff. And we do have funding too. Like you can do Affirm or Afterpay and break that down. Like the 2.5K, if you use Klarna, it's down to like 170 a month.
Okay. Okay.
Um, if you got good credit, that would work.
Yeah, yeah.
um,
Well, I'm just trying to figure out some of the best ways of doing that. So, where do I go to find that in the system? Just I'm in there now. I just want
yeah,
to make sure that I
you,
can get
you
there.
hit you hit learning at the top.
Uh-huh.
I'm right here.
Okay.
And then Keith, do you need any help with the survey? You ready to get rolling on a trial? Survey can be a little confusing, so I'd like to be on here while you try it. I muted you, but you can unmute.
I have one other question for you, Rob, when you have a chance. Sorry, the hand up in a minute.
Go ahead, Casey.
It was for the cold email outreach engine that you talked about once before.
Yeah.
How we can create that. Is there a place that I can go and find that as
Mm-hmm.
well?
There is indeed. Just go to discussion
Mm-hmm.
and then exclusive resources. And well, you got to go to clients and affiliates here,
Mm-hmm.
and then exclusive resources. Shoot, I clicked the wrong thing. This is the guide that has like all of our setups that are not yet put into courses, like with videos, and that would be one of those. So like this is a good document to kind of get your head on straight. I'll drop it in the chat. And then down here you can see the AI email copywriter.
Okay. All right, cool.
Yeah. And we try
Yeah,
to give you guys estimates of timelines for setting everything up and everything. And this
yeah,
all correlates with exactly what we charge with our banks of hours too. So if you're like, how long would it take for you guys to set this up? This can give you an idea.
yeah. I'm looking in there. I don't see the affiliates. Why don't I see that? Hold on.
Maybe you don't have access, but I can give it to you. Are you sure that you're active, like that your trial or your how did you get
Yeah,
active with us?
yeah.
Okay.
I did the 490. I had the 497, and so I
Okay.
did the affiliate with you guys. Yeah,
Okay. So you did a trial of 497,
yeah.
and let me just verify and then I'll give you access.
Cool.
I don't know why you don't have it right now. Sorry about that, bro. Let me make
No
sure.
problem.
All right.
Yeah,
So Keith, go ahead, bro. Oh, go ahead, Casey, if you had something else.
yeah. No, that I mean that was one of the things I was trying to figure out. Because a lot of the stuff that people were talking about, I was like, I don't see any of that stuff.
Yeah, we're
So,
we're organizing it better and better, but that's part of why we have these meetings too, so I can help you as
mhm.
we're cleaning everything up.
All right.
But now it's getting pretty organized. We're getting there, fellas.
I understand.
Um, all right, so let me see. Oh, I'm blocking it with your guys' faces. Shoot. Oh man. Jeff, you can go ahead and ask your question. All right. So what email?
KC at KCGLEATON.com.
Mm-mm-mm. Don't see it there.
Are you still under the free
Sometimes it's
trial?
yeah. Are you still in your trial or no?
No, 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 no. I'm not in the trial. I was I have the trial of the like I said, the 497 plan. Yeah. So what I did was use you guys to bump up for the trial for the 497 plan.
Okay. Um,
I got an email,
can
went through all of this with one of your people. They text me and which one are you
confirmed it.
doing? Yeah, they
Okay.
confirmed it, and then but I couldn't see anything. I was like, why am I not getting all the stuff that everyone
Yeah.
is talking about?
Well, I've seen you in here so much, bro. Like I can't find it right now. But we'll work it out later.
You want me to just put
Um,
the email address in the chat, and then
yeah,
you
I'll
guys
figure it
can.
out later.
Okay,
And then worst case scenario, we just go because like I need to make sure I'm getting credit for everybody from high level, even if 'cause sometimes people are under me, but it's not showing up here. And like I have to get it straightened out, or high level is not going to keep me sponsored, you know?
right.
So worst case, I'm gonna put it on my to-do list. This is one of those things that like I never get to. It's the hard part. But we'll check it. I'm gonna give you access now though.
Okay, I appreciate it.
No problem, bro. Because I definitely need those 497s. That's fire.
Yeah, man. I mean, I figured you'd want that.
Yeah, I want that.
I
I
figured you
need
want
that.
that.
It's not even that's a need. All
Yeah,
right.
that's like that's great, man. I mean, the couple of 197s I have are, doing me good, good business. So, I love them.
Yeah. Well, I see what it is. This tag will give you access to everything. You're about to see a couple emails pop out, and you'll get an invite to the client channel. A few seconds
Okay.
here.
Okay, cool. Now one last question. The things that you're doing, basically setting all of this stuff up. A lot of it I understand, I mean, all of it I understand. and know how to do. You know, I can do a lot of this stuff. My question is, if I wanted to sit down and kind of build it out, you know, so that, you know, I have a business very similar to what you're doing here. Okay. How do I go about doing that? Is there a step by step in there? You know, is there
Yeah.
something that would show me how to do, you know, this is step 1, step 2, step 3, and so forth. I'm one of
It's
those
that
guys
learning
that likes
section
to,
course.
yeah, I'm one of those guys that likes to tinker. So,
Yeah.
that's what my woman
Well,
says, I
those
always see,
are people like me. You know what I
yeah.
mean? That's like, so you just go to the learning section and right
Mhm.
here and right there, boy, just go through that one by one.
Okay.
And
All right.
you're going to get access to that right now too.
Okay.
What's up, Christine? How are you? Good. I need to eat something. I'm gonna throw this
Yeah.
pizza in the air fryer real quick. Keith, you need help?
Yeah.
You starting trial, man?
I'm trying to get in. I got to get in the system. My it's not nowhere. I can't find it. Just this one email. That's crazy that I can only find the email where the invite.
Oh, you're trying to find the survey. I dropped it in
Right.
the chat for you. So pull up the chat and you see Mastermind survey.
Okay, just a second.
That'll get it for you. Cool, bro. And I'm about to be helping everybody else do the same thing you're doing because people are about to start hopping in here. And let's see what we did on a Saturday. This is the biggest Saturday ever from what I was seeing before the meeting. And the last time I looked was just before messages go out to West Coast at like 11 a.m. my time. So let's see where we're landing. If you guys want proof this thing works, then look at this screen right here. We had 112 Thursday, 109, and then we have 62 today, which is probably double what we've had on a Saturday. Let's see what we had last week.
Are you sure this is not Travis Egan's screen? You sure you're not borrowing his screen? You're into his account.
No,
Okay,
I spent I spent half my week preparing this fake screen. Yeah. Oh shoot. We had 104 last Saturday. That doesn't seem right. Yeah, it does, because I was like, I'm trying to remember last Saturday. 104. Something went wrong. It doesn't show on Thursday. Yeah, because it was the wrong time slot. What the heck? Because I think we stayed all the way through 3 or like past 3 o'clock last Saturday because it was
because they started
messed
coming
up.
in at 2 o'clock because the mix up on they were sent out Eastern versus Central versus whatever time zone.
Hopefully that's fixed. Now, Keith, did you get into that survey?
I'm getting in there now. Let's see.
Beautiful. We got
Travis
people
Jeffrey.
hopping in. Travis, go guys, go real quick because I'm letting the first person in here.
Okay.
No, I just wanted that new landing page you have where it's got the survey on the right-hand side.
Right. Yeah.
How do I get that? Because I have the old website. I want to get that new version and start dropping traffic to it.
For sure. That one you should have too, but we can re-register. Like you should have that in your email. But if you need to, hey Renee, what's going on? Renee, come off mute. Tell me where you're located while I show Travis what he's looking for here. Travis, if you ever lose affiliate links.
No, I have the link. I just want the actual website.
You want a template?
I want that template that you have with the video and then the
that's really good.
On the right.
Just drop the request. We got you. Drop it in the to the team.
Just
guys,
drop
we
it
have
in the
that
IT
new
request section. I got you.
Do a new IT request. So the IT request is much easier for the team to manage. We're like, I'm noticing a delay in response times. We did have like one of our main guys off last week, so that also is a part of why last week there's slower response times. He's like one of the heads. This guy behind Nyan is Pato. He's been with me second longest. Renee, what's going on? I don't know if you might be driving, you might be working or something, but I'd love to hear from you.
Yeah, hey, I'm in West Palm Beach, Florida.
Oh, I love Florida. I just came back from Miami, and I would be there still, but my family's here, and my mama needs me close by. But tell me about your business real quick.
I just hopped on because I was interested in learning more about Go High Level and how it works and all that good stuff.
Perfect.
I really don't do anything yet, so just trying to figure
Okay.
out if
So,
that's something I want
so
to delve into.
all right. So not using it for an existing business, but using it to start an agency potentially. Start selling
Potentially.
AI stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool.
Learning how to do that.
Well, let me run you through the basics here. So, um, hang on one second. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna greet everybody as they come in, and then I'm gonna wait and a little bit, and then I'm gonna go through the all the major things. So first, I'm just gonna greet everybody when they hop in, and I'm gonna wait probably 20 minutes before I start covering the meat of the info, so I don't end up looping over and over. And then we'll get straight to it. So Brian, are you new? Your name looks familiar. And then we see Alfred too. I'm going to show you what you need to see, Alfred. Um, Brian, what's going on, man? Can you come off mute? Repeat. Cool. And do you need anything new today? Or is there anything you're trying to come off mute? I don't I don't think are you currently signed up under me or just coming to the second time of your coming to look at because starting a trial? And I'm checking the chats too. Cool. Well, you're going to get a good refresher. And Renee and Brian, I'm going to, again, kind of wait for everybody to hop in here. But Brian, so Renee is looking to start an agency, and we're going to make this really, really inexpensive for you to do and easy for you to follow. And Brian, are you looking to start an agency, or do you have what type of business do you have? Okay, great. Cool. Well, solar is a great one. As you know, it's just like credit. That's the one I have second most I guess it's probably even more experience than credit. Um, so how many guys do you have under you? Like, tell me about do you have like a sales org? Are you an installer? Virtual sales. That's the same thing I did, bro. You may already know this, but I ran a call center in Egypt and did everything virtual. We've got some upgrades to the way that we're doing it though. Like now I have solar clients that are running sessions like this. So they do the same thing where they hit their whole list 3 times a week and then they book all the people into this meeting. And from there we they group qualify. So you just cover the basics and then you book them for shorter calls after if they're qualified, which lets you get way more out of your leads. And you're constantly hitting all your old leads more than you would with a traditional one-to-one type of setup. So I'm going to go through like all the bonuses here in a minute. There's a ton of bonuses I give away, like literally thousands and thousands of dollars worth of stuff that I give you for just starting a free trial. And I'm going to cover all those in a moment. Duran, man, where you calling in from? Got Lauren Q back. Duran, can you come off mute? Grab this za real quick. Duran, send me a message in chat real quick. If you can't talk, and let me know. Oh, you came off mute. What's going on, bro?
How's it going?
Good. Where are you calling from?
New York?
New York. Cool. Tell me like a little bit about your business. What kind of are you looking to start an agency or do you have an existing business you're thinking of using HighLevel for?
Yeah, I am getting an agency off the ground. I'm
Okay.
transitioning from a full-time teaching gig.
Okay.
And just gathering all the information I need for my tech stack and just trying to learn as much as possible and how to gather up clients.
Awesome, man. You're in the right place. I can tell you that. I've been using HighLevel, and I'll kind of start. I might start looping a little bit here. I'm going to start telling you guys what HighLevel does, and once we get a few more people in here, maybe 15 minutes past the hour, then I'll go into my bonuses. So HighLevel's AI employee can run all your ads. It can book all your appointments. I book literally usually 100 people to every single meeting 3 times a week. In the back of my head, I'm wondering why today is 60 instead of 100. But and then it can build your websites in minutes. So it can do all that stuff plus replace 42 other software tools. So if you're starting a new agency, which I think is the case for a lot of you guys that just jumped in, and I think there was one person I didn't greet yet that I should greet. You, Jay, what's going on, man? Can you pop off mute and tell me where you're located and what got you to the meeting, man? What are you hoping to learn here so I can show you?
I'm just curious on the different aspects of. I guess it's all about AI, right?
Yeah.
I just joined in, and what is it that you guys are trying to sort of pitch here? So I'm just curious about that. And I'm in Canada.
Well,
yeah.
Canada. Oh, great. Finally, we're getting some Canada people popping in here because I've been running ads to Canada for a while. I'm like, well, I don't know why we don't see any Canada people too often. So what kind of business are you coming from real quick? What have you done before?
IT consulting.
Perfect. Well, this is the right place for you. So I'm going to greet everybody here. I'm going to tell you guys what the AI employee is. Basically, like with a 30-day trial of HighLevel, this software is $97 a month. It can do your appointment setting, websites, ads automatically, and replace 42 other software tools. And then even during your 30-day trial, I'm going to help you either replace software to negate that 97 cost or bring some referrals in, and I'll close them for you with your affiliate link so you get 40% of the commission. So if you bring 2 people to this meeting in 30 days, you've got everything you need to start your agency without it costing you anything. I do all of these meetings, like everything you're seeing here, all the marketing messages, all the websites, it's all HighLevel. And it's all costing me next to nothing. So we got one more person in. What was the name? Lisa. I've never seen you before. Where are you calling from? If you can come off mute, that'd be awesome. And Alfred, I want to make sure I show you like it's in what you need to see is in the courses section. If I have to call you after Alfred, I will, because I fixed everything I was trying to show you yesterday. But Lisa, if you can't come off mute, drop me a chat and let me know kind of where you're calling from, like what you're hoping to use HighLevel for and what caught your interest to come here. And since I don't know if you're unable to come off mute, I'm going to go to Cherie King, coaching, which is one of my favorite people to help. Tell me about yourself and what you like. Are you already on HighLevel? What are you hoping to learn here? And if you can't come up, not on HighLevel yet. Awesome. Well, if you're signal really bad, all right, guys. Thank you guys so much for letting me know. And just so you know, guys, like you can get access to all my stuff, even if you already have HighLevel. So if you're brand new, you can do a trial. And if you already have a HighLevel account, you can either, if you need to upgrade anyway, like you can upgrade to the 297 or the 497, and that can get you access to all my stuff, which I'm about to explain what that is. And if you already are fully upgraded, or maybe you just want to spend 97 instead of going up to 297 because you don't need those features, you can use my code for AI employee and turn it on for one sub account. It's 97 a month. So you can get everything we're talking about here, either with a free trial or for 97 a month at the most. I think I need to let somebody in. Here we go. And I'm going to explain everything to you guys, but whenever you're ready to start, you'll see this survey that Lance just dropped in the chat. That's going to walk you through either starting a trial or upgrading and get you all my bonuses, plus a one-on-one 15-minute call with me where I'll give you a personalized plan. I'm not going to get into the bonuses yet because I'm still greeting everybody. We're here at 6 minutes past. So I want to make sure I understand what everybody's looking for so I can kind of tailor the rest of my conversation with you guys to show you what you need to see. And Spencer, you're in the hot seat, man. Where are you calling from and what you want to learn? What got you here? What do you do?
What's up, Rob? I'm in Riverside, California.
Okay.
And
cool.
I'm really just here to learn more about your software and what you do. I know some of your story and everything, so I'm really just kind of new. I kind of have an idea what mass market AI is, but just here to learn and see what you got.
Cool. And you already have HighLevel or no?
Yeah, I'm on a 297 plan, and I use
Okay.
it for construction businesses, and then also helping my wife out with her beauty business.
Perfect, bro. So you've got a bunch of use cases. All of my stuff, like if you don't want to upgrade to 497, you can just use my code for AI employee and turn one sub account on. So it's 97 a month. You're going to get access to everything that I talk about here. I'm going to go through all my bonuses, talk about how much they're worth, what they are, why they're different, and then you can decide if you want to take advantage of it. But it's a pretty sweet deal. I'm excited to tell you about, and you've got a few use cases, so it should be a lot of value for you. I saw somebody jump in. I wanted to greet. The most important thing for me to do right here is make sure I get everybody in my head. Who was the person that just jumped in?
Hey, Rob.
Yes, Keith. What's going on, brother?
So signing in under the 30-day free the $97 plan, you can upgrade, right? You don't have to. So basically, you don't have. I could sign in under the 97, the 30-day free 97, but I can upgrade once I realize and understand.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, great.
Yeah, but you're gonna have pretty much everything you need just at the 97, bro. Unless you're having multiple businesses that you're managing. So when it's just one business, you really just need 97, bro. You're gonna get so much value. And then once you start scaling up and your AI is doing a lot of work for you, the AI employee, what that is, this is the other way you can get access to everything I've got. It gives you unlimited like AI tokens. So like every time it sends a message, it's not going to charge you for AI tokens. Every time you build a website, it's not going to cost you $1 of tokens. It's going to be free. So for now, you don't need that, but that's a good way for people that want to get access that don't want to go all the way to 297 or all the way to 497.
Okay, great.
And Duran, you're asking about the 97 plan. Are you already on the 97 plan? Cool. Well, the cheapest way then is to just do AI employee. It'll be 97 more a month unless you're on a trial with me. And so I'll show you the survey that is in the chat there. That survey will walk you through. And if you don't want to upgrade, you still put in your agency email, and it'll take you to the next page where you can turn on AI employee. There's a video that shows you how to do it. I think I've addressed everybody or seen them all in chat now. Let me look through these names real quick one time. Gabe, did I just speak to Gabe? Was Gabe the guy that had a few use cases? I think he was, right? I believe so. All right, cool. So I'm going to, Gabe, cool. Well, that was it then, bro. Tell me where you're calling from and like what the main thing you wanted to learn today was. And we're probably getting pretty close where I can start going into some details. But if you could share that with me, either come off mute or just drop it in the chat, that'd be perfect. And what's your last name so I can find you in the system later if I need to?
Hey, what's going on?
What's up?
My name's Gabe. Last name Rangel with the R.
Rangel.
Yeah.
Cool.
And no, I was just trying to, I guess, find out more about the AI tools and software that you're offering. I don't have an agency launched yet, but my plan was to, I guess, my target market or niche market would be like online trainers who don't have software tools to help them with their clients,
Fitness.
and I just want to learn a little bit more about it. It seems like there's so much information out there that I'm just trying to wrap my head around everything. So yeah, and I'm calling from Chicago. I'm in Chicago.
Cool. And they're talking about fitness trainers. Is that right?
Correct. Yes.
Cool. A lot of people use the platform for that. It's a perfect platform for coaches. And you see the format here. So everything that you're seeing, like in terms of the marketing, the websites, that's all in HighLevel. And the cool thing is, I'm going to explain to you guys what a snapshot is after I tell you guys what the basic features of HighLevel are. We still got some people hopping in, but that's Warren. He's already a client. So now I'm going to tell you guys, and good to see you, Tamed. Rob, I got confused in the chats with you earlier this week, but good to see you again. We got Spencer T. I feel like Spencer was just in here, but let me make sure.
Yeah, it's me. My phone's about to die, so I'm hopping on my laptop.
Got you. All right, guys. So I'm going to cover some basics now, and I may have to loop a little bit here. People keep jumping in, which happens a lot. But first thing I'm going to show you guys is, or tell you guys about, is the things HighLevel can do. So the AI employee can run all your ads. It's got hundreds of templates for different industries. It can take a template, run it on Facebook or Google Ads automatically. You can build websites automatically. You can set all your appointments. I didn't say that yet. And it can even respond to reviews and do all sorts of things. So that's the AI employee. That's the new stuff. And when you come in, no matter what business you're in, if you're an agency, that's the cutting edge stuff that's gonna set you apart and help you win clients. Not to mention take a ton of time off your hands. So I book 100 people to these meetings every day in a few hours just with AI. And so that's the AI employee. Now there are 42 other tools HighLevel replaces. And if you're a small business owner, you already got a business, moving tools into HighLevel and migrating them is the quickest way to offset the 97 a month cost. Now it's 30-day trial, then 97 a month. That'll have enough for 3 businesses. It's a ton. You can have unlimited websites inside those businesses, unlimited AI agents. It's crazy. But I want to show you guys the 42 tool checklist I made. And I think that it's on this Mastermind survey now. That's what they told me. So let me share my screen. And this is in the chat if you guys need it. I'm going to drop it again for newcomers because it doesn't always show up if you join after I drop it. Boom, boom, boom. And let me see if so down here. Oh, this is nice. They really dressed this up for me this week. So right here is the 10K checklist. This thing shows how you're going to use HighLevel to avoid bottlenecks, replace staff, and 42 other types of tools. So you can run through this list. And if you've got a business or you're setting one up, this is stuff you're going to need. All of these systems are in HighLevel, and it can save you a tremendous amount of money. If you're a busy business owner, you can have my team migrate stuff in for you. We do have done for you hours that you can get, which makes it much cheaper than having your own VA or hiring an agency because it's a bank of hours that never expires. And we track everything, the screenshots and app activity. If you want to talk about that, basically what happens is if you start a trial or you upgrade or you get affiliated by completing that survey that I was on the page before, you're going to get a 15-minute call with me. It'll take you to a calendar you can book with me, and I can talk to you about done for you or help you get a custom plan to do it yourself. So that's the basics. Now, replacing tools is one way you can save yourself a lot of money in the first place. The next thing you can do is do a reactivation. So if you've got a lot of old clients, like a list of people who aren't doing business with you anymore or never did, but they gave you their info, you can reach back out to them with a text campaign, email campaign. And when they reply, the AI is going to book them. So you can bring a ton of revenue in. Most businesses bring in 30% of their revenue from past clients like that, past leads. And if you meet a business owner that's not doing that, you're going to blow them away. And it can be set up in a few hours to do that for that business owner. You can have my team do it or you can do it yourself. So reactivation is a pillar of success, early success. Migrating software is another pillar. And the last thing that you can do if you're like a new agency and you're like, well, I don't have software to replace yet. How am I going to cover this 97 cost? Send two people to this meeting. If they start a trial, you're going to get a 40% commission because I'm going to use your link to close them. No other affiliates do that. I'm certified on Go HighLevel I'm one of 300 people certified. I was one of the first 100 people certified out of 2 million businesses using it. And I've taken 3 businesses to 6 figures a month on the platform. So those are reactivation, migrating software, and sending some people to this meeting is your quick route to not having to worry about about $97 you shouldn't worry about anyway. And now I'm going to tell you guys what a snapshot is and what makes mine different. But first, I want to greet Dawn because she just jumped in. And usually this is around the time we get the last people jumping in. So Dawn, tell me where you're calling from and then what the main thing you wanted to learn is. And then I'll move on. And if you can't talk, just drop it in the chat. And yeah, Casey, the Supercharged AI Employees course has a SaaS website template, and you can use that to set up a SaaS agency. You'd customize it for your agency the same way you'd customize it for any other industry. You don't have access to the training, still not? It's just the
No,
It's
still
just
no
the
access.
to that learning section.
Yeah, no, still don't have access to the.
You must be logged in with a different email.
No.
So
What do you have there? Casey at CaseyGleaton.com. Yeah, that's right.
that's it.
Yeah,
Let me just add you manually. Courses. So this is it. So you got access.
okay. All right,
I'll help you. I'll help you offline. We'll get you right.
Okay, cool.
And let me see if I heard back from. I don't see her anymore. But she might still be here. I think Dawn might have jumped. Maybe. Yeah. So let me just check the participants list. Don. Oh, Don's here. So Don, tell me what you're wanting to learn and where you're calling from. I think you're already off mute. And drop it in chat if you can. But if you can't talk and just want to listen, that's totally fine. So guys, I just explained like the AI employee replaces a bunch of like your ads, site developer, receptionist, and 42 other tools, which you can see in this checklist. I'm going to share my screen again. And then I'm about to cover my bonuses and all you get for free when you start a trial through my link. So 42 tool checklist. I'm going to drop this one time for Don, who it's not going to show up in the chat for unless I do. Everyone, send. And so Don, you can, and everyone else, you just got the link one more time to the survey. This is how you get my bonuses. And here the bonuses are, which I'm going to explain. And here's like a full explanation about done for you work, what makes our snapshot supercharged. And right now I'm going to tell you what a snapshot is. So a snapshot, they go for 1,500 plus all over the internet. HighLevel sells their own for 1,500. And a snapshot, basically, it's like all of the different systems, like the setup for the calendars, the automations, the booking flows. It's how everything works. And so you get my snapshot, you can just download it right into your system with a few clicks. Then you can go into my courses and set up in about 30 minutes to an hour where you can have when anybody reaches out to your business over phone, text, WhatsApp, email, Instagram, Facebook, the AI is going to answer their question and book them. So huge weight off your hands, never missing calls again, 30 minutes to an hour setup with my snapshot. Now, snapshots, they've been around for a long time. HighLevel's been doing this for years. And most of them are not made for AI employee, which is the new feature. Now, guys, I spent 40 grand on an air agency license 2 years ago to be the 38th person in the world working on AI voice. And they gave me their snapshot for integrating with HighLevel. I started doing AI texting 2 years prior before that. So 4 years ago. So I literally I think I'm the best in the world at AI voice. I've been working on it for as long as anybody could have with HighLevel. And I am not a dumb guy. And I've been working really hard. So you guys are getting all the stuff I learned by patching AI into HighLevel, all the secrets boiled down into now all inside HighLevel, where you can set it up easily and quickly. And what the secret sauce is, if normally, like if you call HighLevel's AI voice, it won't remember past conversations. And it also won't be aware of anything said in the text channels. So I'm going to pull up this section right here. This is where I talk about this. So what I did is I created a memory system, and I was doing this with third-party AI voice that I was integrating into HighLevel. But now it's all in HighLevel, so it's easy to set up. And it's like finally something that people can really set up themselves. So I unified the memory of the voice and the text-based AI systems so that if a client's calling and mad and then they text, that the AI knows. And so you got a unified memory that sets you apart with anybody else using HighLevel if you're trying to be an agency yourself. And so that's why I call it supercharged. So I think, yeah. So does that make sense, everybody? Somebody throw some questions out if you have any questions, and I'm going to explain the bonuses in full detail. And then we'll talk about how you get the trial. Just speak up if you have a question. I'm going to keep it rolling.
I have a question. Once you're in there and got your agency dashboard, as far as maximize your trial, where it says the onboarding call,
Yeah.
That join Zoom call. Is that this Zoom call or is that another?
No. So that's like you should do that. They're gonna try to upsell you to higher packages. Don't really worry about that. The only thing that they'll like say they'll do a basic setup if you upgrade, but they're talking about just like the phone system. Their setup is nothing like what we would do for you. For a full setup, HighLevel charges like $1,000, so they're much more expensive than we are.
Okay, so basically that's just a Zoom call to give you information on them trying to upsell you.
They'll do that, and that's kind of what I've heard. But the one thing I like people to do there is confirm that they're under me. Now, sometimes it shows up on my end right away, but sometimes you got to confirm it. Did you sign up on the page that had my face on it?
Yeah, I think so. I'm signed up under you, I believe.
You should be good.
Yeah.
You don't necessarily need to go to that meeting, but I don't even know if you can access their other support channels until you do that. So I would just knock it out, but not right this second. You're good for now, bro. You can go ahead and go on and book a 15-minute call with me. Just go back to that survey and keep pushing.
Okay. All right.
Till you get to the call. So, guys, the bonuses, a snapshot. Like I said, I paid 40 grand for one 2 years ago, and that was 2 or 3 years after the first time I paid 40 grand for a snapshot in coaching. So I paid a lot. And basically what I do is I'm a sponsored HighLevel affiliate. So I help other agencies. And the first thing that I'm going to give you is the best snapshot on the market because it's using the new AI features. It's one of the only ones that is. And I'm going to give it to you just for starting a trial, right? So I'm giving you 2K right there. And you're also going to get 3 weekly group coaching sessions with me. So you come an hour earlier. And then what I do in these meetings, like, what do you guys need? Where are you stuck? How can I help you? I'm going to help you push through and get things done. That's something that separates me from any other affiliate. Nobody does that. Definitely not for free. You're going to get a 15-minute call with me. I charge about $400 an hour. So that's worth $100. And that's in this survey here. You're also going to get a discount if you need to do an upgrade. No matter which plan you're on, you can get access for $97 or less. You can do a free trial if you don't have a plan. So you also get my bonus software. Like AI taught me how to code 2 years ago, and I made some integration tools for Zapier and Make that work with HighLevel. They give you a lot more functionality than the one that comes with HighLevel. So you're getting all that stuff. And I don't think I left out any bonuses. So now, guys, I want to help you all get a trial started in a 15-minute call with me so I can help you. Keep in mind, this is 0 risk, and I'm willing to invest in you, but not if you're not willing to start a free no-risk trial. So start a trial, and I'll reflect your energy, and I'll get on a call with you and help you get done whatever you need to get done, and I'll be here for you 3 times a week on Saturday morning. I'm just as fresh here, and I'm fresh here for you guys. I want to be the best HighLevel affiliate, and I'm going to give you the best support. And if anything you experience with me is not the best, then I'm going to make it the best if you tell me. So that's how I operate. I've taken 3 businesses 6 figures a month on this platform. I love this platform. This platform changed my life. So does anybody need help? Like any questions? Like if you're having trouble figuring out how to sign up? And then Dawn, I haven't heard from you yet. I would love to know like how I can help you.
Hey, Rob.
Hey,
I know
man,
it says Dawn. I am not
You're not
Dawn.
Dawn. You're not Dawn. I figured that out.
But I am Jeff Thompson. So
Oh, Jeff, I recognize you now. How's it going, man?
yes. I'm
Yep, let me blow you up on the
fantastic.
screen a little bit.
Yeah,
Cool,
I
man.
let my girlfriend use my laptop to do some Zoom calls, and apparently I tapped into her Zoom. So
Yep. My
so
TV
my
still has.
apologies.
Yeah, no worries. My
But
ex-girlfriend
I'm super excited to see what it is you have to offer, and
Cool.
look to see how we can help each other to tighten up our AI offerings.
Now, I know you're a pro with HighLevel too, so I'm assuming you're on the 497.
Yes.
Yep. Well, for you, man, I know you heard me kind of go through some of the bonuses there.
Yes.
I've got like one of the latest snapshots on the AI that incorporates AI employee, and I've got a ton of experience in AI voice using third-party systems. And it's such a breath of fresh air that now it can be done in HighLevel. They're rolling out their outbound voice soon too. But basically, bro, do you have anybody's code entered for AI employee yet?
No.
Well, that's how you get access. And so if you just use my code for AI employee, you're going to get my snapshot. You're going to get 3 weekly group coaching sessions where I can help you. I doubt you'll need too much help. You're going to get 4 courses, one that's specifically on setting up my AI employee snapshot, and really like the magical formula. And you'll know this if you try working with AI. The hard part is people will not really follow through. And if you try to qualify them with questions in a text AI flow, they just don't finish it. If you try to qualify them on the voice, they just hang up. So it needs to be straight to the point. And then, as you know, the shorter the call is, the less the communication is, the less likely it is to hold, right?
Yes.
They don't show up. And so,
yeah, you have to give it the
you can't build.
latitude and the time to explore and help them to realize their own pain, which is part of what I learned and what I incorporate in my own prompts now.
Well, that's good. I came from a call center background, so I came up, and I think I told you that yesterday, but it used to be a 7-minute call was the magic one for getting a hold rate, a show up. So it was kind of troublesome in the beginning, me trying to figure out how to, I thought we all saw the promise of AI voice and the promise of these systems, but no one's going to build rapport with a robot. Not really. You know what I mean? So
not a crappy one.
Not a crappy one. So here's the hybrid approach that I'm using to book 300 appointments a week with a 50% show rate. So same day appointments, the magic number is about 10:30 a.m. for a 2 p.m. appointment. That's the right range for the highest show rate. And I send out an email and a text and some AI calls, and it's pretty much straight to the point. Just the quick offer and click to book. If they have a question, so I still use booking links if I'm sending out a text or an email, and I do it where they just click and it instantly books them and then takes them to a lander, the lander that you saw. I think I emailed to you. So basically, they end up on that lander and then they're automatically booked, and it's all same day. So that's how I fix the show rate problem.
Right.
And so I'm able to send out, it costs me next to nothing because it's all text, emails, a little bit of AI voice. And I book usually about 100 appointments in that 3-hour period, and half show up. And then the other complexity as well, how do I qualify them then? Well, you qualify them like this, like we're doing right here. And you have a low ticket offer, or either just or they just book a 15-minute call after if they're qualified. And so that clears the bottlenecks, eliminates the rapport issue, and gets you 50% show rate. And it took me quite a lot of trial and error to figure that out. And we've got that snapshot right here for you. Obviously, we're constantly refining it as well. But I think I'll show you guys one time, because I don't think I showed this. And by the way, this survey here will take you straight through the AI employee setup to put my code in there and get access to everything. But guys, look, so this is last week. We have 104 appointments Tuesday, 110 Thursday, 104 Saturday. And right here, we've got 112, 109, 71 for today. Crazy. And I have no other US people in my business. I just have a big IT team. I handle all my current clients and my sales in 6 hours a week. 2-3 mastermind sessions. First half, current client. Second half, non-client. Current clients bringing new people to the non-client session. Affiliate commission. Magic. And bro, it's I'm so happy. It's such a huge relief off me, because I've been managing huge sales teams for the last 10 years. Before this, I had 80 people, 60 in the Philippines, 20 in Cairo. And this is way better. And they're hearing it from me. And trust me, none of my sales reps could ever pitch like me. Not when it's,
hey, Rob.
Not when it's, yeah, shoot, Lauren, how are you?
Good. I really liked our 15-minute call yesterday. And I just want to know, what's the best way for me to get people to get on your master class?
So if you didn't register for the affiliate program already,
I need to.
Then it's at the bottom of that. It's like one of the last steps of the survey. You're going to need to grab your HighLevel affiliate link. So if you don't have that, I think there's a video that shows you how, but it's in your affiliate portal on your HighLevel dashboard. You grab the link and you give it to me in our affiliate onboarding form. And then when you bring people to this meeting, so here's the other thing. Jeff, when people bring people to this meeting, I close them with my client's affiliate link. So they get the 40%, and I just take the 5% override if they're under me. And if they're not under me,
forward to that.
Yeah, if they're not under me, then I just swap the link out every third time, right? And I give them my link every third time. And so I'm just trying to make sure that I am the most competitive affiliate. And if they go done for you, we do a bank of hours that never expires. So you don't have to worry if like you're overwhelmed and you don't have tasks for your VA or there's nothing for the VA to do that month. You're not out the thousands that you have to pay them. You can just have a bank of hours with me. And the more hours you get at once, the lower the rate goes. I don't make near as much money, but I'm sure that it's the cheapest, that I'm the best cost-effective way to help people with their high-level account. And
Hey,
so,
speaking of Rob,
I have another question.
What is your AI affiliate code?
Mass Market AI, lowercase one word. And that survey will take you through it, but you probably already pretty much know how to get into the settings. It's agency settings, AI employee, manager offer. You put the code in there, and then you just have to turn it on for one sub account and leave it on, and you've got access to me and all my stuff.
Got it.
And bro, I know you're a pro. Like they were talking all about you before I came to the meeting. And so like, I would love to have a one-on-one call with you too. And
I already set it up
mastermind
for Monday.
Beautiful, bro.
And Rob, I have another question for you.
Shoot, Warren.
I'm thinking about some organizations that I'd like to introduce to you. Is there a way we can do like a specific call for organizations? I have about 3 networking groups.
Anytime you can put me on a call where there's more than 5 people on there, I'll be on that call. And that goes for anybody. So I do things like that all the time. And then we'll just need to make sure we give them your affiliate link when it's time to sign up. I'm working on an automation that'll just text the sign up links instead of having them in this survey so that I can easily, send them the right people's links instead of having to do this manual. And that should be done this week.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll be doing some stuff, podcasts and things like that. And I want to be able to have a way to seamlessly make sure that they come in and get to you en masse if possible.
Yeah. So guys, once you're registered to the affiliate programs, if you ever lose your links, by the way, HighLevel has a community feature that's better than school. It's amazing. So guys, again, like I want you to all work through this survey because the hardest part is me getting people through this survey and enrolled. Once you got the trial started, then like we can talk about whatever on your one-on-one 15-minute call. The purpose of this is to give you the basics and get you affiliated. And so I would be surprised if you guys have any hesitations about 97 a month for what I'm offering here. But if you have any, now's the time to share them. And then if you're stuck on this form, I'll help you work through for the affiliate program.
I have some
questions. The no-brainer.
Shoot.
Hey,
hello, Kevin.
Yeah. Hey, how's it going?
Good, man. Nice to meet
you. Yeah, you too. So I've ran across your ad, I think, about this service. I'm going to be an appointment setter for a coach. I'm wondering if I can apply this.
Yeah.
The
way that I do it, bro, is like you can take his whole list, and you may know what a reactivation is. Like when you text and email your list of old clients or current leads. Most people would text their list a few times and only the new leads. I do a reactivation of my entire list 3 times a week. So I would ask your boss if he'd be okay with you doing a group call just like this. What industry? Solar?
No.
Coach. You said coach.
Oh yeah, right? It's going to be a course, an educational course online. So
you know what? I would see if he'd be willing to give you say, hey, so what I want to do is set you up with a system like this. And he can just have one group call where I text all my leads 3 times a week. I write one email and text that's personal with like an update of what I'm working on, something I'm gonna be giving you guys for free that's new. I'm like, hey guys, this week my AI bookings for these webinars are going crazy. So I'm gonna talk about that this week. And then next week I'm doing some packs of social posts that you guys can reshare. So I'll be talking about those in my message. I send out a message to all the leads 3 times a week. I get them onto this meeting. And then here I do a group qualification. Because qualification is kind of tough to do with AI. But if you do same day bookings and you reach out to all your leads, I use a booking link. And then if they ask any questions, the AI will be able to handle them and book them. I get them here and then I do a group qualification and then book 15-minute calls after for people that are serious. And so whoever the course program your guys offering, I'm assuming he probably has a low ticket course and then a high ticket offer as well, right?
Yeah, there's high ticket offers in there. Yeah.
And what's his lowest ticket?
I don't know. he's just onboarding me this week, so I haven't gone over all the information yet with him. It's just all I was just looking into this because I know I could probably apply this to the job itself. So
you could, and you could set this out, bro. I'd recommend you start an agency over you work as an appointment setter, and then help him set this system up, but you make the money on it. Because otherwise, eventually, you're going to get replaced.
Right.
To be honest, and so I would recommend you starting a trial of HighLevel, getting on a 15-minute call with me, and I'll help you pitch that guy to do this, and you sell him the software. You can put him in your agency.
Okay, man. Yeah, we'll have to have a meeting and talk about more. So, because I have a lot of questions. Yeah.
Yeah. And so all you need to do, bro, is go through that survey that I dropped in the chat. And I'm going to drop it one more time. It's a 30-day trial, and then it's $97 a month. In that first 30 days, you will have to literally not try at all to not overcome the cost of that 97. And so you start a free trial with me, and I'm going to do a 15-minute call with you where I'll give you a custom plan, bro. And then I do these meetings 3 times a week where you can come. And if you come to those meetings and you do anything that we talk about in between the meetings, you will have him as a client before that 30 days is up. And that'll be your first step towards having a much more profitable business that's not going to be replaced. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I'm looking into this, so I'll have to talk more with you about it.
Yeah. Well, let me give you a little background, bro, because so my story, I went to prison for drug trafficking after I went to Chapel Hill, one of the top schools in the country.
Chapel Hill.
Yep, I turned my life around.
I'm in North Carolina.
Me too. I'm in Charlotte right now.
Oh, I'm in High Point. So
cool, man. Yeah. I lived in Winston. But when I got out, I had a huge change of heart in there. I got fit and I was determined to make my parents proud. I got out and I was number one in web.com, biggest digital marketing firm in the world at the time. In my second month, first deal I closed was the biggest deal in channel history. And I thought I'd made it. And then I remember one day I sat with one of my dad's business partners and he told me, he kind of laughed at me and said, your job is going to get replaced one day. And I said, and then I started doing this. I replaced myself. The thing that he doesn't realize, it's just as easy for us to replace our companies now with AI as it is for them to replace us. So you got to replace the company. You know what I mean? And this system can let you do that. So you can sell systems like this to business owners so that they don't. Yeah, that's what you need to do.
Yeah.
And if you're a master appointment setter, take everything that you've learned and boil it down into the setups that you make for your clients. And that's exactly what I've done here for you guys.
Yeah.
So let me drop the survey for you, bro, because I want to talk to you one-on-one, but I need you to start a trial. And so it's right there. And cool. Let me see what else I have to tell you guys about. Oh, I've gotten so much. Let me.
All right, cool.
I think there were some people popping out with. No problem, Kevin, bro. Excited to meet you.
You too.
Who else has got some things they need help with getting through the survey or any questions? Because I think I've kind of covered everything now. And so now it's y'all's time to ask me some questions with the last 20 minutes we have here. Who's starting a trial? Let me get some names so I can make sure that I reach out to you guys regardless. If you're having trouble booking, go ahead.
Hey, it's Christine. I've been on a lot of calls. I'm good. How are you? So I've been taking in all this information. I think a lot of the people possibly are a little more tech savvy than I am. Running a travel industry or a travel booking service, a luxury travel planning. I also do financial planning, which they both go together. So I'm taking it way slower than I should, but getting my dashboard set up. So
that's fine.
I think, and I just had spine surgery, so I'm just kind of getting back into things. I think I jumped on the trial maybe sooner than I was ready, but it's been really good to listen to all your calls. I really love the info and just even listening to other people's questions and how you answer them. So I'm going to try to my goal is this weekend to get my dashboard set up to the best I can. And then I want to schedule that 15-minute call with you. How do I set that call up? Is there a link that I access?
So if you're already a member, you don't need to go back to that whole survey. You're gonna find everything in this community. And so guys, we finally got the snapshot and the setup guide really clear for you right here in this course. If you don't have access to it, just let me know, but this is it. And like the snapshot links are right here. and then I'm going to show you how to get to the booking calendar. We got some people still popping in. Hopefully we don't have more popping in it too. Darlene, what's going on? This is the resources. Darlene, pop off and tell me where you're located, and pop off mute. Tell me where you're located and what you want to learn. And I'm going to wait for you to get off mute as I show Christine how to get to the calendar. So the calendar, Christine, you just need to go to the clients and affiliates channel here. Do you know how to get into this? I'll drop the link.
Okay, yeah, thank you. I'm in my dashboard right now. So
thanks, Paul. Cool. So I sent you that link, and then orientation is where you need to be. And you can go to done for you sessions. Now, the one you want to book, this one is for people that haven't started a trial, or they have already had their 15-minute meeting and need another one. This is paid. And here's the one you can do for free one time.
Okay, thank you. I just screenshotted this, and I just accessed that link too, so I have that.
Perfect. I'm gonna drop this link,
you.
guys. If anybody so I always send a message after these meetings where I'm like, yo, if I didn't get to talk to you, if you hopped on here late, you can book a one-on-one call with me through this link, but I will expect you to have a trial or affiliation by the end of that call, or a done for you hours bank. So just don't do it if you're not willing to, but I'll help you do it if you're having any trouble. So I think that was a really successful meeting. I feel like I'm gotten much better at flowing through this information. Who needs some help, guys? I'm kind of relaxing now because I think we're covered, but there's some new people in here, and maybe I should kind of loop back one time on the main benefits of HighLevel. Is there anybody that's got some questions about HighLevel that I haven't answered yet? I'm just going to let you guys tell me.
Well, I think that I'm in there, but I'm away from my computer at the moment. I'm on my tablet right here. So when I get back to my computer, if I'm not, I know I'm in there. Excuse me. I know I'm in there because I have my dashboard and that. But I didn't see none of this part. I guess it's inside of the dashboard.
This is inside the community. So this is the community is like the hub for your courses, for communicating with my team. You can get support. Now that you started a trial with us, you've got unlimited question answering from my team. And so, bro, where you need to go is hop in the community. I'm going to drop this link for you. And you should I may have to go and manually approve access, actually. So you know what? I'm going to drop this calendar link. Anybody who started a trial, I'm going to hop on with you. I'm going to look in my dashboard, make sure I have credit. And if we don't, we're going to contact HighLevel support and fix it. And then I'll get you into the dashboard and oriented. So that's why I have that 15-minute call link in the survey, because I'm going to go and manually confirm it. We'll go get on HighLevel if it's not attributed properly. And then I'll get you into where all the resources are personally.
Okay, great.
Yes, sir. UJ, you need to know how to set the trial. It is this survey, right? I'll send you the link if I can find it. Come on, boy. Mastermind survey. What up, Tamed? What's up, Rob? So here's the link for UJ right there. There's the survey you need. So it's right here. And this survey will walk you step by step through everything you need to start a trial or upgrade or add AI employee. And it's going to let you book a 15-minute call with me. So this is like the onboarding hub. And then we've got everything that I talk about for all my done for you and do yourself. It's all right here. These are the points that I just hit in this meeting. Is that you straight, UJ? You got to figure it out? And then let me see if we have any newbies. How are you feeling, Spencer? Cherie? You guys got anything for me?
So this is not like school.
No.
I know you was making a statement about this is because school has a lot of, I was into, but it's a lot of information that it's a lot of scattered information. And I was trying to run my program, my platform consistently on one program. Well, but I had to go into a lot of different, like I was saying, a lot of different, basically like he was saying, Band-Aid and cut and paste and, going to a lot of different places when I could do everything
you're
from
doing
one
school
location.
and having to connect it to like the text message system and the email system and then
Correct.
everything else. And so that's why this is so much better. And guess what? It's not just this one feature that's like that. The fact that you have everything in one place makes all the difference in the world. And so, they have a discovery page just like school does, bro. It's called Go Collab. They even got a mobile app, and bro, for $80 a month. So they have this mobile app where you can go in. So you guys can all download this right now if you're a member, and you can access my courses and community on the app for Go Collab, which is Go High Level School. But here's one difference. Beyond the fact that it has all the other 42 tools and AI employee, you can pay $80 a month and you can get an app that's your brand. That's like, so I have one that's coming out called AI Initiates in the App Store, in the Google Play Store for 80 a month, and it's my community. So I don't know if you guys know, but the response rate on mobile apps is much higher than text message even. So it's ideal. And then I am one of the biggest AI communities in here. Let me just look AI up. We've got almost 11,000 members now. Here I am, boy. And and so yeah, bro, it's all integrated. It's really nice. And it's so cheap too, bro. It's the same price as school, if I'm not mistaken, but you get way more. And for anybody who didn't see the 42 tool checklist, like that's super important for seeing everything else that's integrated. It's right here on this right here.
It's in the community. You can go back to the checklist in the community.
I think there's a bunch of places I have it linked, but this survey, I can't see who's talking right now. I think is it Kate, who was just saying that?
This is Keith.
It's under the FAQs.
Yeah, it's in the FAQs. It's probably in the community too.
Okay.
And it's in this survey. This is what you guys should be doing right now to get affiliated. And then the checklist is right here. Cherie, I see you got your hand up. I'm excited to speak with you. And then Rob,
hi.
I'll go to you next.
Fantastic.
Nice
Thank
to
you
meet
so
you.
much. I'm calling from Newport Beach, California, and I am tech savvy enough to be dangerous, but not enough to know what the hell I'm doing on my own.
You're in the right place then.
I've been a coach for a couple of decades in various formats and had shifted into a hands-on consulting business on site. And I'm over 50. I don't want to be hands-on on site anymore. Started to shift to one-on-one and group coaching individually kind of online. And I really don't want to be, the face on the screen all the time. So I'm looking at this as maybe an opportunity to shift even further away from being a talking head presence. And, but I don't have the structure to link. Everything's going to be built from scratch. I don't have everything's from scratch. So it's, I almost have to unlearn stuff and sever my connections to things that I have. So what do you recommend as somebody who's never used HighLevel before, even in my own business? But I would probably take and set it up. My daughter has a business and, maybe set it up using her business as a model so I can learn and then try and do agency. What do you recommend for that?
Yeah. So basically you just start a trial with my link and you're going to get my supercharged AI employee snapshot. And I don't know when you came in, but I think you've kind of heard me run through what that is, right?
Yeah.
So you can just go into this course here and this is it. So you just go from start to finish and you're going to have a customized template for her business.
Okay.
And there's also a template in here for an agency website. Go High Level already has thousands of templates for other websites, but I've got my agency template and also my group coaching flow. Now the group coaching flow, we're still perfecting it, right? We're tweaking everything to get the show rates high. For instance, if anyone ever booked a meeting, we basically treat them as if they're booked for every meeting and we send more than one follow-up. So there's a few tweaks we have that are getting us to 50% show rate. And so we're constantly improving these.
Yeah.
But all of it's right here. So I'd set up her business on the 97 plan. You can have 3 businesses in the 97 plan. And I normally I'm just pushing to get you guys trialed and get a 15-minute call with you later. But if you want to move fast, I really think business owners, the sad reality is as everything moves to AI, you don't need an appointment setting team. You don't need a receptionist anymore. You need an IT team.
Right.
And so, and the problem is you're caught between having an agency where you're going to pay them $1,000 a month and they're going to do like 2 hours of work after the first month, and they're going to cut it off. Or you can have a VA where you got to train them, and then you're going to pay them $1,000 a month no matter what. And if you don't have work for them that month or whatever it is, you're still going to have to pay them. Even if you're too swamped, you just can't even think of what to ask them to do.
Yeah.
So here's what we do. We give you a bank of hours that never expires. And like I said, setting this up for one business takes about 4 hours. Running ads, setting ads up, even if you just do it manually, it's like 4 to 6 hours. So you eat from your bank and you just reload it with us when you need to. And then instead of having to worry about what to do next, you come to my group mastermind session, and it's an hour early. You come and you sit with me. My do-it-yourself clients and done for you are there. My agenda is, what do you need today? What do you want to do next? And if you don't know and you're a done for you client, I'm going to figure out what we should do next and be like, this is where we can increase your business.
Now let me ask you, if I'm setting up the structure and I have the opportunity with the trial level, their $97 level, to set up, say, the pilot program that I'm learning with is an outside business, and then I want to have my agency set up, is it difficult to shift like between, let's say, where I'm even running an agency? How hard is it to export if somebody wants to do it themselves, or I'm changing?
So all my course videos, they are white labeled. They're made for my head of IT. And so we can put these into your system. So you can have a do-it-yourself and a done-for-you option. And I don't mind sharing any of my stuff with you guys to have the same structure.
Okay.
So obviously, like, it would require just more time for my team to like move the stuff into your course sections, but they could do that for you. Or if you're even do it yourself, you can say, hey, I need these files, and we'll share them with you. It's no problem.
Okay. Perfect.
So it shouldn't be too hard. And I do think it's great to get your head into HighLevel. But I truly have 10,000 hours of work experience in HighLevel. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so it's like, when you come to these meetings, I'm going to be able to give you a lot of assistance. And then to use it the way that I use it, like the other day, I'm like, you know what? I need to get more like, I want to get more done for you deals. And I was like, and I was going to call my leads, but I was like, no, I'm not going to call my leads. I just send out a ringless voicemail and 2 texts where I said, hey, like, if you came to the meeting, I didn't get to speak to you, book here, but I'm going to expect you to do a trial or done for you. And so like, there's so many creative ways that you can save so much time. And I'll be sharing those with you as you go. I don't really know where I was trying to go with that, but
no, that's fine.
But yeah. So what other questions do you have? Does that answer them? I'm sure you have plenty of them.
It's a good start. I guess I'm going to have to go in and do the survey to get the list. I'm really unclear of everything that HighLevel offers. I'm sure it's pretty robust, and I hear a lot of people using it. I'm in a coaches community, and I have been for some time, and a lot of the people there are using it. And I've heard some people moving away from it because of school, but it sounds like HighLevel has like the school equivalent in it, but
they beat school now. They fixed that problem. Yeah. They did. It is better than school now. I love Alex Ramosi. He's one of my favorite guys, but there's like HighLevel I've never used any other software like it. And even when I was at web.com, 10 years ago, I was selling software. And so I've gotten deep into it. I've taught myself how to code. I'm very, very familiar with like HubSpot, Salesforce, all this stuff. There is nothing like HighLevel out there in terms of how much money they let you make, in terms of how little of a cut they take, and how much it can do. There's nothing like it. And so really, like, you can take HighLevel. It's got all the basics you need for any business. So if you wanted to you can use it just to create software. It can do so much. You can use my Zapier and Make integration to just add one little thing onto HighLevel and create a whole different type of software.
See, that's like, kind of what I want to be doing, is integrations and really creating those for individual businesses. And they're not going to be niched. At this point, I've got businesses that are all over the spectrum. It's not a singular niche. So it's going to be creating.
I'm not niched either. One thing, I'll tell you 2 things. So first off, whenever you integrate anything into HighLevel, if you're trying to do a bunch of those, like that is the most cumbersome part of your onboarding. And it's going to give you problems ongoing because like if one system changes their webhook structure or anything changes, like all of a sudden you start getting errors. Like every integration I have where maybe it's like a big dialer or whatever it is connected to HighLevel, that's where all the errors come in. Trust me, it's a pain anytime you integrate third party, but HighLevel still is the best way you can do it. When I learned how to code, what I made was a Make and Zapier integration for the 2.0 API for HighLevel. Now, what that means is like it'll let you, if you get HighLevel out of the box, they're going to give you a Zapier integration, which is first off way more expensive than Make, and it's only going to have 6 actions you can take inside HighLevel. So I built one that has hundreds of them, right? So it's got hundreds of connections you can make, and you guys get those for starting a trial through my link. Part of the bonuses.
Awesome.
But you do need to be on the 497 plan to use the advanced API. It's the only catch right there.
Okay.
But you'll have it whenever you get there, you'll have it from me.
Awesome. Thank you. I appreciate that.
You're so welcome. And I'm excited for you to let me know if you need help finishing out the survey. And I'll get you going.
Will do. I'll stay connected. Thank you.
Sounds good. We just had somebody jump in, so I'm hoping he didn't get the text right now.
Hey, Rob, I was just going to tell you that I have to hop off. I got a little homework to do so I can get the affiliate locked in with you on the AI, and I'll get everything spruced up for our Monday call.
Let's do it. Thank you, man. I'm excited to meet you, Jeff. Excited to see you again.
We'll have fun.
Let's do it. Yeah, I love this stuff, bro. So we will have some fun. Yes. Thank you, man. I'll see you soon.
Have a great day. See you Monday.
You too. Agape. I'm hoping you didn't just get a text telling you the meeting was at this time, did you? Because I bet you're not the only one, and I bet we're about to have a bunch of people jump in if that's the case. I'll go another hour if I need to. What's up? Can you come off mute, tell me where you're at and what you came to learn, and help me get some clarity on if my messages went out wrong? I was just thinking the same thing, Rob. Agape is one of the 3 types of love, Greek love. Unconditional love, if I'm not mistaken. So agape, let me just look at it. I don't know if I'll be able to find it by that name in here. I'm going to see if I'm about to get a bunch of people jumping on. Because if that's the case, I'm going to stay on. But I don't think that I can see it. Agape, can you drop in the chat and let me know if you just got a text inviting you right now? Or come off mute. This pizza beside me is tormenting me. I'll take a bite real quick.
Well, hey, Rob, it's Rob. While you're waiting on Agape, I was looking through our text conversations. I was forgetting what I was going to ask you. As you know,
no worries.
I have my Rio AI platform that I put together, and I got a little bit of a quandary with a couple of my partners because I'm wanting to go a different direction, and so I gotta buy myself out in order for me to completely go with my name. They're okay with it as long as I buy out. But what my question, like with the AI employee, that's a one-time license fee, right? Added on, or is that a monthly recurring?
It's monthly.
Okay. That's what I was, and that's what is that for the add-on? How much is that? What is that? I'm just trying to incur costs here.
It's $97 a month, and it's going to give you unlimited AI responses, unlimited AI voice, unlimited website building, unlimited review replies, like all those different charges. Instead of per use, it's just unlimited.
So I go $497 because I definitely need the API access because when I build out workflows and
then you don't. If you need the API access, just go $497 through my link, and you don't need AI employee until you're scaled up because you're not going to be doing enough volume to need it until you're scaled up.
I got you. All right. So with that, then my second question is because like in Rio, I can set different ways that the voice agents respond, whether it's like conversational, whether they follow a specific prompt sequence built in a node, or they go autonomous, but just prompt in like, real estate agents, make sure to stay in with this parameter, and they'll go off on an autonomous conversation. Can you do that with the agents and Go High Level too? Do they, or do
It's
you
not
have,
as
do they follow a strict prompt sequence?
You can give it a more like loose prompt for sure. It's more like Air style prompting, like Air 1.0. It's just a single prompt and it's only inbound for now. They're going to have outbound soon. So my experience, and I've mentioned this to you before. Well, it doesn't, you already know, like that I've said a small portion of my sets come from voice, even though I still use third party to call outbound. So I don't sweat anymore because I've pulled my hair out too long trying to set it up. So I'm just waiting for HighLevel to come with theirs, and I'll settle with the quality they can do until better comes. In terms of the best one I've used, Bland AI is the one I use now, and I've tried like Vappy, Air, Simple Talk,
Synthflow. Synthflow is a good one. But see what separates what we did with Rio versus what everybody else does, as you know, you got to use all those third-party platforms, integrate them in for the entire infrastructure through Twilio.
That's right.
And of course, Synthflow.
It's hard.
Whatever it makes it.
Well, Agape came on video, so I want to greet him real quick.
Perfect.
And then, sorry, Rob, but like,
no worries.
You can come an hour earlier, bro. I don't think you've been coming at the client session time, have you?
I haven't been getting the link yet. But that's my only deal. And I'm coming out of a pretty bad financial situation because I pretty much burnt. I mean, you work for web.com. You know what a pain in the ass the agency client is. And so I'm basically burned my agency to ashes so I could just go full in on Rio and build those things out. But I'm only working through one problem. I got a payout coming, and then I'm just going full send with this because that's my only question, Rob, is that I'm hung up on is whether to go white labels because it all ties together with my voice agent versus bouncing off the GHL.
Well, do both. Go say. I would still mention HighLevel, but talk about your integration. But let me get Agape because he's going away now. So Agape, what's going on, brother? Where are you calling from? Oh shoot, we are getting more people joining. Hey Dana, how are you? I'm gonna stop this thing. Dana is a name I can look up, guys. So Agape, if you can come off, I did want to greet you, and I'm trying to see if I need to stay on here because I think the bookings are still rolling in. So let me look real quick to make sure and see what I need to do. There's Dana. And shoot, I did not let Fireflies in today, did I? We got the recording, so it's all right. All right. Okay, never mind. We're good. She just jumped in late. That's a relief. All right, guys. So it's a wrap. That was a successful meeting. And does anybody have any last quick questions? So even Rob, if you got another quick question, since there's not the newcomers aren't speaking up. So
I have a question for you. Yes, this is KC again.
What up, KC?
I just sent you through private what happened when I tried to go in there. So it's still not letting me into that clients and affiliates. And I had questions about the SaaS. And then the other thing was like an onboarding form, being able to do something like that. So when you're using that that onboarding form, I mean, when you're using that the AI client, do you have a specific onboarding form for that? And then the last thing was API access. So those are the things that I was looking at.
Okay. I just added you to the clients and affiliates channel. You should have had the course, but you didn't have that channel. So now you're in the class and affiliate channel. I added you there.
Okay.
And then API access. You get the basic API on the 97 and the 297 plan, which has limited calls. It also doesn't have OAuth, which is like authenticated integration.
Yeah, I have
I
the 497 plan.
And so you need the Zapier and Make application, is what you're saying.
Right.
Okay. And I just need to drop a message to my team. I think I asked them about that the other day because I feel like we talked about that before, didn't we?
We didn't have that
Was it somebody
conversation,
else?
but we were just
Okay.
talking about the other stuff and then trying to get everything else set up here.
Okay. I'm dropping a note to the team right now. Need to give Casey Gleaton Zapier and Make. Done. And did I miss anything or did we cover all the points?
No, I asked. Well, last thing was I asked about the onboarding form, a client onboarding form.
Mm-hmm. We can
So,
give you
like,
So here's what we're doing. So the new conditional surveys, HighLevel has conditional surveys that will do partial submission and it'll remember the entries. So if they leave the form and come back, it has the whole thing.
Right.
So now it's like actually good enough to like replace shop form or anything else you're using for onboarding. We're working on a fully custom onboarding form that's
okay.
What up, brother? We're working on a fully custom flow for like onboarding people no matter what niche they are. And it'll help them get like the group booking flow or the one-to-one booking flow, whatever they need, and even like a do-it-yourself version that'll help you, because like a standard course setup is only going to work for one type of setup.
Right.
And so we need basically a course where the videos are in a flow so that you can go to the video for setting up and getting the snapshot for what you need as you go. So that's coming, but that's super complex. We started working on it maybe 2 weeks ago, hoping it'll be done this week.
Okay.
If you wanted like our template for our current like mastermind survey, we could surely give you that, but I'm not sure that's what you need. I think you're looking kind of more for what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, well, like if I'm signing up, for example, I just signed up an attorney, and so I'm going to go through all the stuff that she needs for her business, and I want to make sure that everything is set up. So that means that if there are with this snapshot, you have different custom forms and custom values and all that stuff. I want to make sure that all that stuff is set up so that when she actually uses, when I actually set her live, everything is already done in there. Yeah, everything is perfect. So,
so you need to make a checklist of the features that she needs. If you're just wanting it to be, so you can go through that standard, the supercharged AI setup. And bro, so let me just do this with you personally. Like go through the advanced native HighLevel AI setup course that I was showing earlier.
Yep.
And then I want to use you to help make sure that course is perfect, bro. So let me know what trouble you have, and then we'll test it after, make sure it works. And that's what you need to do. You need to test the features. And there's gonna be glitches, bro. There's gonna be glitches when you first, because this is so complex.
Right.
So you should also prime her and be like, hey, there's gonna be a little bit of whack-a-mole after we get this thing set up. But once the moles are whacked, they don't come back because it's AI.
Okay.
And so let me just help you. I want you to go through that and let me know how it is, and we'll test it together and we'll refine it and go from there.
Okay. All right.
Cool.
So just use the one that's in there currently, and then build out from there.
We just got this done like last week, and all the snapshot. You guys can't see my screen. Let me see. Yeah. So the snapshots are here. This is going to set up just your inbound booking and like response. So like on any channel, when somebody reaches out, it'll answer questions and book them. We are pushing an update to that right now. That's going to make it work better.
How do I get to that, Rob?
Right here, you hit the community, and it's the learning section.
Right. So what I'm in now is the dashboard, launchpad, but I haven't had access to none of that. As far as the launchpad, it's just showing me basically
what we'll do. Book that 15-minute call with me. And did you just sign up? I'm not sure who's talking right now.
Right. This is Keith.
Keith, so book that 15-minute call with me, and I'm gonna go because I don't have the funny thing is the triggers don't come very well from Go High Level to tell me who's in there. So on that 15-minute call, I'm gonna verify that you're in under me, and we'll fix it if you're not. And then because High Level may have made a glitch, and then I'll approve and give you access to everything. So just book that 15-minute call, and not for later to. If you can wait till Monday, that's ideal. But I'll meet with you whenever, bro. If you need to do it sooner.
Oh, okay, great.
And then I'll get you in, and I'll get you fully into everything, and that should be good. Is that okay?
That's great. All right.
Cool. Awesome, guys. I'm ready to kick back, enjoy my Saturday a little bit. I really loved today's meeting. I really liked a lot of new people I met, and I'm excited to see you guys soon. So the next one is Tuesday, and you guys, if you just signed up, come at 1 p.m. We do it a little later on weekdays. I know people want to get done with their day on Saturday, just like I do right now. And so on Tuesday at 1 p.m., you guys can all join with current done for you clients and do it yourself clients. And if you can also book your 15-minute call with me on Monday. That's ideal. And so we'll get to connect then, get you fully into the system, and then we'll see each other again on Tuesday. And me and we're all going to be seeing each other a lot now, 3 times a week. I hope you guys come every time and push this as fast as you can so that you can stay ahead as the AI takes over everything. Anybody have last questions? All right. It's a wrap. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you soon.